Welcome back to From Simmer
to Sizzle. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Jacob.
And today we're making pizza. Oh. I always do this.
What else are we making?
We're making a drink. We're making two drinks. We're making Amber Waves and Shining Sea. Does it sound familiar? Look it up. And we're going to make it in here.
We're not making the drinks in here.
No, we're making the pizzas
Yeah,
here.
we're making the pizza. This is a countertop pizza oven. Not everyone has this, but we have it, so we're going to use it. You can make pizza in a regular oven. You just need like a pizza stone or like a round pizza steel, and you need the oven as hot as it can go, and you need to preheat your pizza stone. It's a little bit more complicated, so we're just going to use this because we have it.
Yes, and it's fancy, so.
Yes, it's fancy.
Let's get the dough started.
All right, so we're going to start making the dough. We're going to need 3½ cups of flour. All right, 1 tablespoon of yeast, which is, yep, there it is. 1 tablespoon of sugar and 2 teaspoons of salt, which we have here. And then what we're going to do is mix the dry ingredients first, and then start adding the oil and the water. So we have that bottle of olive oil back there. We're going to need just 1 tablespoon of that, and then we've got some warm water right there.
Right there.
Yep. We've got 9 ounces of lukewarm water. All right, so we're going to start by mixing the dry ingredients.
We're not going to mix these just yet.
No, not yet.
So I'm going to put these to the side.
Yeah, can you hand me the measuring spoons?
Yeah. Oh.
All right, 1 tablespoon of dry yeast. And then add in that stuff. That's our sugar and salt. We have a spatula. Yeah, that's it. All right. We just need to mix all this together. Looks well incorporated, so we're going to start slowly adding our olive oil and our water.
Okay.
All right, do you want to mix? I'll start just slowly pouring. Yeah, we just want to keep mixing this, slowly adding the water until like a shaggy ball of dough forms.
Have you ever made this in a KitchenAid before? Or like do you always do
No,
it?
you definitely could. I never have. I always do it by hand. I've seen it done in like a blender before.
Oh my
food
gosh.
processor to make like a dough ball. You just toss it all in there and mix it all up. It's crazy.
Oh, it's
Probably
starting to
way
form.
easier.
Kind of starting to form.
Yeah, kind of.
You're probably like, hurry up already.
No. I've never been good at making dough. And I worked at a pizza place.
You did?
Yeah, I made dough 3 days a week for like 2 years.
So is this your guys' recipe that you guys make? Or where'd you find this recipe from?
I don't know where we found this recipe. But we've been making it this way for a while now.
See, that's like fancy. That's what I meant with the olive oil.
What do you mean?
You went woo like that.
Like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god.
It looked like it. Not just dumping it in. Okay, this should be something by now.
Alright. I'm just gonna get in here by hand.
Yeah, I was ready to do that.
There we go. Yeah, I worked at a pizza place. I was making dough every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I would work the prep shift, and I was there for 8 hours just making dough for like the next couple of days. And we had this big stand mixer that we would make the dough in. So we never really did anything like this, but you would mix the dough, you would measure it and cut it, because you would make it in these big, like, they were huge batches of dough that you would cut up into dough balls. Maybe about this size, a little bit smaller than this. You'd cut them up into dough balls, and then they would have to rise in the walk-in. And so I would do that every day, and that took the better part of the day every time. All right, we're getting there. It still looks a little dry, so I think I'm going to add a bit more water.
Like more than this?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Okay.
Probably good. Just pour it in here slowly.
Slowly?
Yeah.
Yeah,
get all these little bits combined with the dough ball.
Dough ball. It's starting to look like dough.
Yeah. Oop. Making a bit of a mess. Alright, I think this is good. So I'm just going to try to round it off a little bit. Alright, I think our dough ball is ready, so I'm going to have you put some oil in this pan. Just a little bit of olive oil.
I don't know how to do like fancy.
Alright, pour just a little bit more. We want to coat the bottom of it so it doesn't stick to the bowl as it rises.
Oh, that's probably way too much.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, I'm just going to put it in. Well, I still need a bit more olive oil. Got to rub some over the top before it rises. Just pour a little bit and then... Yeah. Alright, so now that our dough ball is mixed up, we're going to put some saran wrap over it, let it rise for about 30 minutes. Keep it in kind of a warm place.
Cut! Say now.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Time to make the sauce.
Well, before we make the sauce, we actually got to put our dough ball somewhere warm. So what we did is we turned on the broiler in our oven just for like a minute, and now it should be warm enough, but not too hot. There you go. And we're just going to let that go for about half an hour. Now, the sauce. Yes. We need 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes. We got that measured out. Yeah, go ahead and pour that all in there. We need 12 ounces of beer.
Beer?
Beer.
Oh, that's the beer.
Yeah. So for this I'm using Shiner Bock. You can really use any light beer. Anything that's not like, you know, a dark beer should be fine. A whole 12 ounces of it.
I've never cooked with beer before. Can I stir this?
Put beer in the batter for the pickles.
Oh, I have cooked with beer before.
Then in this, we got a whole bunch of stuff that I don't remember. Hold on.
Oh, he forgot his lines. I did that.
Let's see. I measured this stuff out earlier. We need 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons of dried basil, 1.5 teaspoons of dried oregano, and a teaspoon of salt. And we just toss that in there.
And stir it up.
And we just want to let that go, stir it up until it, you know, until it starts to simmer. And then we'll take it off the heat because it's done.
It's quick.
It doesn't take too long.
So now we need a drink. What are we going to make?
So today I'm going to make one of my favorite drinks. It's called Amber Waves. It's like, it's a mule drink, which means it has ginger ale in it, served in a copper mug, but it's also like a whiskey sour inside of a mule. So it's a kind of a hybrid. It's weird. And for your drink, we're doing something, it's basically the same thing, just without the bourbon. And we're calling it Shining Sea.
Shining Seas.
Yeah, you know, like the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if they would have looked it up, they would have known.
Right, yeah.
Comment below if you figured it out before you said it.
Anyway, so for my drink, we're going to need some maple syrup. Well, for both of our drinks, really. We're going to need maple syrup, lemon juice, and whiskey. That's the bottle back there.
Whiskey.
Yeah, bourbon. All right, we are going to do 3/4 ounce of lemon juice. Going to do 3/4 ounce of maple syrup and 1.5 ounces of whiskey. A little bit of a splash, but all right, that's all of it. Then we shake it. You know, the fun part about when you're shaking a drink, when it gets cold, the lid doesn't go anywhere, so you can toss it.
Oh, wow.
I didn't toss it very well.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. All right, can you hand me one of those copper mugs?
Yes.
Yeah, and one of the cans of ginger ale.
That's neat.
Strain it. Top it with ginger ale. that's it. I mean, that's the drink, Amber Waves. And for your drink,
for my drink,
it's going to be pretty similar. Put that back over there.
Where's
Close
the
those
shaker?
lids. We are not going to shake this because it's like just a little bit, you know?
Okay.
There's no alcohol. I mean, you would, when there's fruit juice and there's syrup, you would shake it, but since it's only going to be like 2 ounces, I don't know.
That makes sense.
We're just going to build it in the glass and stir it. All right. How much of this stuff you want?
All of it.
Oh.
No.
So let's see. Maybe we'll do a full ounce. Sure. We'll do a full ounce of each and then top it with ginger ale.
Oh. I did this part.
Sure.
You gotta stir it up.
Yep, stir it up. You give it a good stir so that your syrup and your lemon juice is all mixed in. Might be easier with a spoon.
The ice is kind of getting in the way.
Let me see. Oh yeah, it's kind of frozen on the side of the glass. Like I said,
You gave me a
probably
look
easier with
like
a
you
spoon.
can do that.
All right.
I want a straw.
Oh,
Fancy. That's good.
yeah, that's good.
That's really good, actually.
So while our dough is rising and our sauce is simmering, we're going to go over our toppings real quick. We're making 4 pizzas. The dough makes enough for 4 rounds, and so we're doing 4 different pizzas. Let's start with the smog. It's sausage, some mushroom, we've got some slivered onions, and some diced green peppers. Then we're going to do 3 meat with some of the bacon, sausage, and pepperoni. And we're going to do one called a hot honey pie. So we've got these quick pickled onions, some prosciutto, some Romano cheese, some honey, and we've got some chili flakes somewhere.
Somewhere.
And then we're just going to do a normal pepperoni.
Wow, I wonder why we're making that one.
No idea. So this is our cheese. It's mostly mozzarella, but we've also got some grated Parmesan and some grated Romano mixed in here. And that's going to go on all of our pizzas. Well, all of them except the honey pie. I think that one just gets Romano. And that's it. Those are the pizzas we're making. So it's been 30 minutes. Our dough has risen. We can tell because, I mean, it's larger, but it also has puffed up. There's more air in the bowl. So we are ready to go.
Ready to go.
All right. So we want to put some flour on the counter first.
Like a lot.
Yeah, a good amount.
I don't want to make a mess.
Go ahead and make a mess.
Make a
we
mess?
Need
Okay.
we need a lot of flour on there.
We need a lot? Oh.
Yeah.
I think you said we don't need a lot.
Good.
That's good?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Spread it out a little bit. All right.
You gotta roll it out.
Yeah, so I gotta cut it into fourths first, I think.
Okay.
Just trying to get it even.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And there's a metal, no, not the pizza cutter, the, yeah, I don't know what that's called.
I was gonna ask you. I didn't know either.
I don't know. At my pizza place, we used to use this to cut the dough.
It's a fancy pizza cutter.
It's not that fancy. All right, that's about half.
It's not fancy at all.
So then we're going to shape these into our dough balls. All right, let's sink it again.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you were gonna go too.
Okay, I didn't know that. All right, let's do it again.
1, 2, 3.
All right, we've got our dough kind of just flattened out, separated into 4 rounds that we're then going to hit with our rolling pin until we get a nice round, somewhat even crust, I guess. I don't know what the word for it is.
This one has too much flour in it.
That's fine, you can dust it off a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to move these aside. Alright, get the rolling pin.
And roll it out.
Mm-hmm.
Am I doing this right?
I mean, there's no wrong way to do it, really.
Do you flip it or no?
No, just keep rolling it for now.
It's not wanting to be round.
It's not going to be perfectly round. You know, this is homemade. It's not going to be perfect. So we're just going to spread it out as best we can. So we're going to check it against the width of our peel to see if it's the right size. Yeah, we can go a little bit bigger. So let's try.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So now we're going to get the rest of them rolled out. In the meantime, we're just going to fold this guy up. Let him set aside while we roll the others.
Okay.
There's a lot of flour on it. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got all our dough rolled out. We've got them right over here. So now we're going to top them and then get them into our cooker. We're going to just dress them straight on the peel on some parchment. That way it's a little easier to get them into and out of the cooker. Got our sauce here, it's still hot.
Which one are we doing first?
I don't know, what do you want to start with?
We can do the one with these.
The green, okay, yeah, we're going to do the smog first.
Okay.
Alright. So we want just a couple tablespoons of sauce. We're just going to keep it light. We don't want to overwhelm it since it's a pretty thin crust. And we don't have too much on the edge to speak of, you know. The crust hasn't risen, you know. So we're just going to keep it thin and we're going to go as close to the edge as possible. The pizza place I worked at, we had like an automatic saucer.
Oh.
You would just put the tray with the pizza in there, press a button, and it would spin around and get the sauce all over it.
That's neat.
Yeah, but we also had like thin crust dough, which was about this thin, and you would have to sauce that one by hand.
Oh.
Because it had to be thin sauce like this. So, yeah, that looks good. So let's put some cheese on it.
Cheese.
Yeah. This is our mozzarella, Romano, and Parmesan mix. Yeah, just spread that all over. It's all right. Can't go wrong with pizza.
No.
Really. Even if you got a hole in it, it's still pizza.
It's still pizza.
All right.
Good enough?
I think so, yeah. All right.
All right.
So now our toppings. This one is going to be sausage, mushroom, onion, and green pepper. So we're actually going to start with the onions. So we got our slivered onions. We're going to lay those down first. We're just going to kind of break them up a little bit, spread them out. All right, that should be good. Then we're going to put some sausage on there. This is just our Italian sausage that I cooked up earlier. Yeah, that's a good amount of sausage. Green pepper. Yeah, just sprinkle a handful on there. Spread it around.
Like that?
Yeah. All right. And last, let's get some of our mushrooms on there. Okay.
Oh, it's kind of slimy.
Yeah, mushrooms are. I mean, canned mushrooms are. These aren't exactly fancy mushrooms.
It's not fancy. It's fine. I should have let you do this part.
Yeah, maybe. It's all right.
Oh, well, I'm trying new things.
Yeah, but you won't try this pizza.
No.
Yeah. All right, and before we put our pizza in the oven, we're going to put some of our Italian seasoning blend on it. Really, before you put it on, you just want like basil and oregano. It's pretty basic, but we've got a blend of some seasoning. So we're just going to sprinkle some of that on there. And we're ready to go. Now, to get it in the oven, to get it into our pizza cooker, it's going to be a little bit of a trick. How do we want to do this? Here, go ahead and open that.
I don't want it to get burned.
Okay. Just going to slide this up to there. All right.
It cooks for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to cook for 2 minutes while it's on the parchment. And then after 2 minutes, we're going to pull the parchment out, let it go for another 2 minutes or so. In the meantime, we can probably get our next round going.
Which one are we going to do next?
What do you think?
The 3 meat.
3 meat? Okay.
Good enough?
Yeah, that's good. Alright, and we're just in time to take the parchment out. So let's lift it up. Okay. Idea. Just like that. Yeah.
Good job.
Perfect. Alright.
You got it.
Alright. Parchment is out. I'm going to move this over a little bit. And that goes for about another 2 minutes.
Okay.
Alright. Now we're going to top this one. I'll show you how I put pepperonis on, and then when we get to doing the actual pepperoni, I'll have you do it.
Okay.
So we're going to try and just lay these out evenly. These are some small pepperonis. Smaller than what I usually use. I just go in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
I try to line them up, top with the bottom. So I get 2 on either side,
Mm-hmm.
and then kind of diagonal, so I go like that. Yep. Nice
Looks
even
good.
placement of pepperoni. And then some Italian sausage and some bacon.
You want to do the bacon first, or
I'll just start throwing them on there.
not too much?
No, that's plenty. This is a 3 meat pizza, so put as much meat on there as you want. It's supposed to have a lot of meat, you know.
Put lots of bacon on there.
Okay. Put a little bit more
Oh, made a mess.
sausage on there. And let's put some more bacon.
Bacon.
Everybody likes bacon.
Yeah.
That looks good. We're almost done on our smog here. Need a little bit more time so we can get the cheese to get some color. We want the crust to get a little color. It's looking pretty good. Alright, we took our smog out. Let's get this one in.
Okay. Carefully.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Now pull the peel backwards. There you go. There you go.
And it's got to sit for 2 minutes.
Close the lid, sit for 2 minutes. Little bit of overhang. I'm just going to fold the crust over.
Be careful.
Yeah. It's fine. It's all pizza. Alright, perfect. Let's get our next one going.
Okay. The next one should be the honey one.
The honey one?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to put some sauce on this one?
Yeah.
Alright. There you go.
Okay.
Yep. Now just spread it out.
I kind of made a mess.
It's fine. It's just sauce.
There's another spoon in there somewhere. I
Oh,
know.
did you knock the other spoon in?
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll find it eventually.
Uh-oh.
It should be good. Probably. Alright. And this one just gets Romano cheese, I think. Yeah, so just Romano on that. And then we're going to put some pickled onions on it.
I tried that.
Yep. These are just some...
Good job!
No.
What?
What did you think about the onions?
Oh, it was fine.
was
It
fine.
wasn't that great.
These are just some quick pickled onions. It's vinegar, water, some little bit of... I don't think there's any sugar in there. There's some dill, salt, mustard, some red chili flakes. And this just pickles overnight, so it's really easy.
It wasn't that bad, honestly.
Yeah, I love these things. I make them pretty often, and I put them on everything. Lots of flavor.
More or
whatever you think is good. I'm just gonna layer some onions on these. I had a pretty big onion when I made these, so I got a lot of them. I'm gonna be generous.
This can be your pizza, Jacob.
Yeah, it will be, because no, you're not gonna eat it. It's kind of a weird one.
Weird. Ooh, look at this one.
Yeah, that looks good.
Should we take it out?
Yeah, we could probably take that out.
I'm switching sides.
All right. Add that to parchment. All right. Let's get this guy out. And I think that just goes in as is. It's just the cheese, the sauce, the onions goes in, and when it comes out, we top the prosciutto, chili flakes. I'm going to throw the chili flakes on beforehand just to make sure that flavor gets baked in just a little bit. All right. All right. Down for 2 minutes. And we'll get our last pizza going.
Time to make the best pizza.
The best pizza.
Yeah.
Classic pepperoni.
No. Not the boring one, the best one.
I didn't say it was boring.
But it is boring, though, compared to the other ones. It's really boring.
Well, I think it's the most popular pizza in America. I think most people eat pepperoni.
Yeah. I usually eat cheese. I take the pepperonis off. And I eat them by themselves.
All right. You know.
But today I'm not going to do that. We can just dump the sauce on this one.
That's a ton of sauce.
It'll be fine. It's just classic pepperoni.
Let's throw some cheese on real quick, and we'll have you do the pepperoni.
Lots of cheese.
Yeah. All right. You want to try the pepperoni?
Yeah.
See how...
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be even at all. Just however much you want on there.
All of them.
Might as well. Yeah, just throw those anywhere. Yeah. All right, that's ready. Let's toss some Italian blend on it. All right.
This one's not done yet.
Not quite. Once that one comes out, we got to put the prosciutto and stuff on. Because we don't want to bake it with this on. It would probably release too much grease. So we're going to put it on while the pizza's still hot, but once it's out of the oven. Yeah.
It's pretty brown.
Yeah, the crust looks good. I'm going to set this guy here. And let's get this one on. Now for the honey pie, we're going to put on the prosciutto. Doesn't have to be pretty. We just want to layer it on there. Okay.
Okay.
Get on there.
What else do we need for
Looks
this
like we
one?
missed some bacon. Damn. Now we need some honey.
You shouldn't have said it by me.
That's why I sat it next to you. Alright, now we just want to drizzle some honey on there. And it's probably got enough chili flakes, but you know, that's fine. Make a mess, you know. Whatever.
It's fine. Nothing matters anymore.
Damn. Alright. What we can do is cut these. We've got 2 pizzas behind you that are ready to cut.
Okay.
So, all right. You want to try pulling the parchment? Or do you want me to do it?
I can try.
All right. Pull it up so the pizza slides. There you go.
It kind of moves.
It's fine. 2 minutes, and that's the last one. So in the meantime, let's get these cut. Now, there are 2 ways you can cut a pizza like this. You can do the classic, like 8 slices. You can do 1 in each direction. You get 8 slices. Or you can do what's called like a party cut, and you do like 2 slices in each direction. You get 9.
Oh.
Or you can do 3 slices and get 16, I think. I don't remember. So we're going to do this one party cut.
Party cut.
Put 1 down the center. 1 down either side. Just slide it around and do the same thing. 1 down the center. And 1 down.
I'll try
either
that
side.
piece. Then
Oh,
I can
the one
say
that
I
has
tried
no
it.
toppings?
Yeah, then I can say I tried it.
We'll see about that.
I can try that one too.
That one doesn't have anything on it either.
And that piece.
Wow, you're picking all the ones that have nothing. Alright, the 3 meat. This one's a bit rectangular, so I don't know.
What do you think?
Probably just do a regular cut across. You want to try cutting this one?
Is this hot?
No. So just go straight down the middle. You can also hold on to
That's
the pizza.
not the middle.
Close enough.
Did it break?
No, you didn't put enough pressure on it. You know, probably want to roll back and forth for just go straight up and down. You're doing fine.
Oh wait. That's bad.
No, you did fine. All right, we do have to take this guy out.
Ooh, that looks good.
Let's give him another minute.
Yeah.
He's still looking.
Yeah. That one looks great.
All right, then turn it this way.
And then
Go that way.
Once or 2 times?
Just do once down the middle. Put your finger. It doesn't have to be perfect. Pizza is pizza. There you go.
Good enough. Yay. Oh. Not really. Yay.
All right.
Now we got it.
Now, there's one more cut we can make.
Okay.
Well,
You're
2
gonna
more.
go down.
Yeah, down the sides.
Yeah, you do it.
Okay. Here, let's switch sides.
I'll do it.
Okay. That's not.
Okay. Is that?
You're good. You cut it. All right.
I'll try that piece.
Yeah, that one has all the toppings on it, but it's stuff that you'll eat.
Yeah.
Let's double check this guy.
That one looks great.
He could use a little bit more color, honestly.
Yeah. Leave it in there. It's okay.
Okay, might as well. I just don't, we got to keep an eye on it. Don't want it to burn.
No, I don't want it to burn.
All right. One last cut to make. You want to do it?
Yeah. Oops. Did I cut it?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, let's take this one out.
All right. Do you want to try getting this one out?
Yeah.
Okay. So just go at
I
it.
said
right
yeah,
there.
but I meant no.
All right, slide it under. Just push it. Go ahead. Push it under. There you go. See?
Yay!
All right. Now
Where
we're
we
just
gonna
going to
put it?
leave that one on the peel because we don't have room. Now.
That one looks the best.
All right. Is that one done? Yep. And I saved this one for last because it's got all the weird toppings on it. I didn't want to get our cutter,
All weirded up.
Yeah. I'm just going to do this one into 8 normal slices.
It's fine.
All right. So those are our pizzas.
See, this is how you eat a pepperoni pizza.
Okay.
By picking the pepperoni off first.
Yeah. And then a cheers, a try and
Cheers.
a cheers and a so long.
Right. Weird. All right. We got a sink.
Got it.
All right. Yeah. These are our pizzas. We got our honey pie. We got our smog, our pepperoni, and our 3 meat.
meat.
So let's try a couple of these.
I already got a piece of cheese.
Yeah, well, she picked the pepperoni off of her pizza already, so, you know.
And I'll try new things this time, so I'll try this pizza too.
Okay.
Which piece should I get?
I don't know.
How about this
Maybe
one?
just, not that one. That one doesn't have anything on it. I would go for that one. That one's got a little bit of everything, but not too much.
I'll try this one first. I haven't gotten to the onion yet. I had a mushroom for the first time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Honey pie is good. You get so much flavors coming out of the onions. You get some sweetness from the honey, and you get a little bit of heat from the chili flakes. And the prosciutto. It's really good.
This is really good. It's real hot.
It did just come out.
And that's our show. Wait, right? Oh, no. This part. Cheers. This is really good.
And that's our show. Thanks for joining us this week on From Simmer
To Sizzle.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any ideas for what you might like to see us cook, you can put it in the comments. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.